So that Jubilee went well, didn't it? Eh? Food two foos? Well, that was really good, wasn't it? Yes, the Jubilee. I mean, I enjoyed all of it, but I must say, the highlight for me was the way that a certain couple, naming no names, food two foos, that aren't actually resident in the UK, but were invited by Her Majesty the Queen to come and, well, to join in the Jubilee, were put back in their box. Yes, because anybody out there that doesn't think that the royal court and the courtiers and the powers, well, behind the throne and on the throne, actually, well, they gave them enough rope and they metaphorically managed to bleed and hang themselves, didn't they, VTubers? So, I mean, who would have guessed that would have happened? You thought your own muchness would come over here and she'd be lovely, wouldn't you? Yes, you'd think she'd be all subtle and in the background and she comport herself in a dignified and, might I say, royal way. And, well, we didn't expect Barry to come over here and have a face like a bleeding wet weekend, did you? No, no. I mean, once you've been invited to something like that, well, you think he'd bloody put a smile on, wouldn't you? But no, no. Barry spent the whole time looking like a 15-year-old teenager whose mum's just, well, took his Xbox off him. Yeah, that's what he reminded me of. But he sat in that bloody abbey. He looked like a right prat, didn't he? Scowling and glowering all over the place. He's enough to put you off your bleeding dinner, isn't he? So that was that. She had a VPN, didn't she? Did you know that, VTubers? Yes, she had a VPN. Yeah, everyone could see it. Yeah, a visibly perky nipple sticking out, didn't she? Yes, you could bloody well see it. Anyway, it turned out it was a bleeding microphone. Yeah, it was. Turned out she had a microphone down her bra. I don't know what for. Probably listening to, well, she probably likes to record herself, don't she? She probably plays it back when she's on the toilet. Yeah, she'd like that, or in the bath. She's probably like, I'm a bit bored, I like the sound of my own voice, so I've done a bit of a recording. Oh, I'm going to listen to it now. Yes, yeah. Shut up, Barry. Stop drowning out my voice. I love listening to myself. Just, that's probably what she was doing. What do you reckon, VTubers? And she's gone in. I don't know what it was up there, the temperature the other day. I mean, I was up there, everyone was booing and everything, one thing and another. Well, I was anyway, I had my head stuck out the window, so I was booed, you know, like you do. I don't like to be left out, you know, on a national occasion. You know, everyone's booing. I thought, well, I'm getting in on a piece of that. So, yeah, she's turned out, it's about 90-something degrees of heat, and she had a raincoat on. And I think, between me and you, VTubers, I'll tell you exactly what happened. I think she's got herself a bit confused, and she thought she was going for an audition for the remake of Pink Panther. Yeah, she was going to be the female Inspector Clouseau. Yeah, so she got herself the raincoat, you know, did you see it? With the little perky nipple bit sticking up. Yeah, and, well, she couldn't find a trilby hat, so she thought, now what shall I do, what shall I do? And she found a straw, beach hat, bunged it on her head, off she went. Yeah, so that was that. I don't think she got the part, mind. And, yeah, well, it didn't go too well, did it? Because apparently they were booing all the way there, they were booing all the way back as well. I'm talking about them booing in the car, crying. I mean, I'm not talking about us, we were just booing anyway. We booed Boris as well. Yes, so that was that. And they were booing their eyes out, and they were so pissed off that they got their private jet and they flew themselves back to your Monty shit show. And, well, they released a photograph of the little baby, the little girl, sweet little cherub. I mean, that child, such a little sweetheart, wasn't she? I mean, she was just edible, wasn't she? Little chubby cheeks and everything, such a cutie. And I can't help feel sorry for her and blimmin' part with them two as parents. Pair of bloody numpties they are. You just know what sort of life she's going to have with a pair of narcissistic twerps like them, don't you? Yeah? I mean, he's a histrionic and she's a grandiose, and they probably sort of converge with one another anyway, the pair of them. So I reckon that the royal family, not because they're royal, but just because they're family, should really, well, they should keep in touch with them and keep an eye on those bleeding kids. And here's another thing. Where's Archie? Because he seems to have disappeared. I hope she hasn't done what my mum was always trying to do, get me bleeding adopted even though I was 42. Do you know what I mean? Because he's disappeared, didn't he? Eh? Where's he gone? He's bleeding invisible. I've got to go now. Yeah, shut up. Go away, Archie. Go and clean the chickens out. That's what it strikes me as, Voodoo Furs, because all of a sudden it was like, oh look, I've laid the goose that gave the golden egg, look at me, ka-ching, 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 I've produced a royal baby, alright, he's the wrong gender, but I've produced a royal baby, look, yeah. Until the little girl came along, and then it was like, fuck that shit, I've got a girl, dad, yeah, look at me and the girl, oh, everyone's going to come and have a look at my daughter, oh, never mind the Jubilee, everyone pile round for her first birthday party, which is the most important thing, sod the Jubilee, blah, blah, blah. They're just so deluded, that's what they are, they're bleeding deluded. So anyway, they're not in a good mood at the moment, so all in all, I think the British people did really well. And I might point out, for all my American people or anybody that's even interested, that I think it was Monday, was the 78th anniversary since the D-Day landings. Now, on D-Day, the whole of the bleeding American Navy and the whole of the British Navy and the Commonwealth Navy and the Anzacs all, well, they got themselves over to Normandy, didn't they? And ran up the beaches like a bleeding turkey shoot it was, Voodoo Fooers. And a lot of them, their average age, well, I don't know, they were about 18, weren't they? Men and boys running up the beach to free Europe from nasty little authoritarian dictators. Capiche? Yes, that one. And I do think that the British people have just repaid that favour, what you did us in Europe, by booing that little madam, because I'm telling you, I have a 99.9% recurring feeling that that little madam is set to be President of America. Well, she was until about 11 o'clock on Saturday just gone. And I think after that, she's going to have a hell of a blimmin' problem getting people to take her seriously and to invest in her. And a lot of the time, when she gets herself about the place, trying to look like bleeding Mother Teresa or across a Mother Teresa and Lady Diana, oh, look at me, oh, look, there's some dead children there, I have to get myself down there and lay some dead flowers, I've got to stand on stage, it's nothing to do with me, but hey, I'm going to stand on stage and say authentic quite a few times and classy and humanitarian in no particular order, but just spout a load of old nonsense because it sounds good. She ain't playing to Barry. She ain't even playing to the royal family. And I'm going to need you to know, Voodoo Fooers, she ain't even playing to you or me. I'll tell you exactly who that little Mary's been playing to all this time. Klaus Schwab. She is on the way to being what she considers one of his global leaders. That's why she talks a load of old lefty narcissistic bollocks. She's got less clue than a dead bleeding duck. And I think the British people saved America from having to put up with that thing as president. It's okay though, you're very, very welcome. Very welcome. Bye.